Skyride Studios presents Oblivion Girl, Episode 5. I think I can. We'd hidden ALITA out in a faraway city called Inyo.
How long are you guys abandoning me here?
And concealed the cash at Kyle's place in case anyone decided to break into ours. Atticus bought first-class train tickets for us to go rendezvous, but we were being trailed. Apparently, ALITA's dad didn't trust me enough and sent a few hunters to follow us. It took a while, but we managed to ditch them by slipping out of the back of a store.
Huh? Where'd they go?
Thanks to that, we arrived at the train station late.
Take your cash and go home, David. It should last you more than one lifetime. You've caused enough trouble for us here.
All I had was blah 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 money, and I knew exactly who my next victim would be. That night, I accidentally bumped into his room. Sorry, I thought this was mine.
No problem. I'm Daemon. What's your name?
Essa. Next to his suitcase, above his head, sat a safe. Not just any safe, an unlocked and open one. Wanna grab a drink at the bar?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Motherfucker wasn't gonna make this easy. Throughout the night, I dished out a fake laugh for every bad joke that came out of his mouth. I gradually became touchy-feely, frisking around for the key. I practically searched his entire body, but there was no sign of it. Where the fuck did he put it? Up his butt? Can we continue our conversation another time? I'm getting sleepy.
Sure thing. Good night, Essa. Sweet dreams.
Good night.
How did it go?
It didn't. How did it go trying to pick the lock?
Horrible. I forgot to bring my kit. Had to use bobby pins and paper clips.
Atticus!
I didn't know there'd be lock picking. I thought we were just gonna grab ALITA and go home.
We were, but why not make a little extra bonus along the way? The next morning, I had fallen asleep at the breakfast table. Drool slowly dripped out of the side of my mouth. I hadn't slept a wink. I realized my strawberry milkshake had melted and overflowed down the side of the glass. Thanks for waking me, Dick.
I figured you could probably use the extra rest.
Who knew pretending to agree with what people say would be so exhausting?
A trait you're not accustomed to, obviously.
Don't worry, Slick. Next time I'll fix you up in the sexy outfit and let you seduce the target.
Okay, but just to let you know, red is not my color. Also, you should probably stop calling him the target. It's a dead giveaway.
I don't call him the target when I'm with him, you dope. What kind of amateur do you mistake me for? ALITA?
Oh, fuck. Speak of the devil.
Hello again. Sleep well?
So much that I wish they were still closed. My cheeks hurt from forcing a smile, but up they went again. This better be worth it.
So, are you going to introduce me to your friend?
I'm her brother. Name is Atticus.
Nice job using a false name, idiot. And really, brother, that was the best he could come up with? I guess looking back, I didn't use a false name either.
My name's Daemon. Nice to meet you. What brings the two of you out this way?
Oh, us?
We hadn't thought that far ahead. Good thing I had the talent of hemorrhaging triumphant lies.
Business? You?
Same. What kind of work do you do?
My brother sells guns.
Really? Like a door-to-door kind of thing?
Yeah, kinda like that.
Maybe if you're lucky, he'll cut you a deal.
No thanks. One's all I need.
See, brother. I told you it's a stupid job.
He's been at it a whole month and hasn't sold a single gun.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I'm sure business will pick up for you once we reach town.
You're probably right. Would you excuse me? I'm not feeling so well.
After chowing down on breakfast, Romeo's breath smelled like rotten eggs and wouldn't leave me the hell alone. I was lucky to use the bathroom in peace. The more he hung around, the more he fell in love with me, the more I hated him. To top it off, he was getting friendly. A little too friendly. It was evening by the time I saw Atticus again. To be more accurate, I tracked him down. He was at the bar racking up quite the tab on some imported liquor with floating gold specks.
And that's why trains are useless when you compare their consumption versus momentum.
So, you don't want another glass then?
Brother, there you are. Daemon was still glued to my waist, and I needed help to pry him off. I gave him a big, sisterly headlock extra hard. And you ordered my favorite drink for me. Thanks, you're the best.
Anything for you, sis. Excuse me, bartender. One more, please.
Daevin's been telling me all about his interesting life as a miner.
Funny. He doesn't look that young.
No, stupid. He mines precious stones, like the kind floating around in your drink.
Truth is, a group of us struck it rich not too long ago. We've been mining in a cave for over a year, found more rare gemstones than we could carry. After we cleared it out, I was put in charge of splitting the loot evenly. But the night before I was supposed to give everyone their share, the gems went missing. Everyone blamed me. I had to borrow cash from a friend just so I could get away with my life. If I'd stolen them, I wouldn't be riding in economy class, that's for sure.
Something about his story seemed a little off. Yeah, listen, you're missing the point entirely.
And that is?
The point, my drunken friends, is that it doesn't matter whether he stole the loot or not. The fact that it's missing means someone did. Who cares if it's him, me, or you for that matter? Times are tough.
If that's the case, you'd be the last person I'd expect to rip me off. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I can't imagine you're any more evil than a puppy, Essa.
I had to give it to Daemon. He was far more dim-witted than I thought he'd be. I'll drink to that.
Does anybody have the time?
Just after midnight. I probably should be headed to bed. Care to join me?
Oh, me? Sure, okay.
Good luck, girl. You'll need it.
I don't need luck. I was Oblivion Girl. Plus, Daemon and I were after two completely different things, and I wasn't going to stop until I got mine. Daemon's room was nice. It even had a built-in private bathroom. Get the bed warm. I'll be right there. I double-checked the KO canister against my thigh and made sure I was ready to go. Daemon was already in bed with the covers wrapped around him. Like what you see?
Oh, yes.
I'll give you a closer look. Mind turning out the lights?
Sure thing.
He flipped off the lights as I slipped on the gas mask. I made Atticus tuck it away under his mattress before going to the bar. Smoke flooded out from under the door into the main hallway. I opened a window and waited 30 seconds for it to clear. Walking back to Daemon, I poked him a few times to make sure he wasn't playing pretend. I found the key taped to his gun. That sneaky little bitch. To my surprise, there was a full bag of rare gemstones along with the stacks of cash. I guess he was a liar. Santa will have to leave him cold. With my back to the bed, I stuffed the loot in my bra. I waited for the nightly patrol to pass before sliding open the door. I didn't need Boy Scouts setting off alarms. It took 8 minutes for the patrolling guard to walk from one end of the train to the other. Once the coast was clear, I lightly shut the door and tiptoed my way down the hall. gas mask still dangling around my neck. I didn't have to turn around to know Daevin was standing behind me. Only it wasn't the Daevin I'd spent the last few days with. This was his real persona.
Sorry, love, but I can't let you leave without a goodbye kiss.
Even the way he spoke sounded different. It must be exhausting to always be so fake. Funny, you're supposed to be taking a nap. Do I need to put you in a timeout?
Word of advice, if you're gonna knock someone out with gas, make sure they aren't holding their breath.
I couldn't figure out if I hated this man or had fallen in love. Either way, he wasn't getting back the gems that easily.
You can also drop the knife behind your back.
So you weren't just feeding me up for your own perverted pleasures?
Sorry. In our line of work, you can never be too cautious.
Well, you're not the only one with precautions. Atticus is mine. He has you in his sights down the hall. Turn around if you don't believe me. I'll make him wave. Two-Face fell for the bait. Seizing the opportunity while his back was turned, I leaped out the window and jumped on top of the train. This was not an ideal place for a bra full of cash and gems. Daemon pursued me like some bad cliché from an old Western movie. I led him down the train to the caboose.
I don't want to shoot you!
That makes two of us!
Give me back the gemstones! You can keep the money!
I guess I have no other option! He opened them and saw the gems that had been swapped for normal river rocks. I wasn't lying before when I said Atticus was down the hall. He was hiding in the shadows, rifle pointed at Daevin's head. When I told Daemon he was there, Atticus nearly had a heart attack. When Daemon jumped out the window after me, Atticus snuck into his room and took the gems that I'd left in the safe. I'd swapped them with the phony bag of rocks I'd taken from the plants in my train cars. The plan had worked great, except for the fact that I was freezing my arse off on top of a train with a gun pointed at my head. Attached to the wheels of the caboose were 3 grenades tied to a fishing line. They ran up and across the top of the roof. All Daemon had to do was trip the strings to blow the wheels, disconnecting our caboose from the rest of the train. There was just one problem. The bastard wasn't moving. He just stood there, gun pointed at me, blathering on and on.
Where are they, Essa?
What? I can't hear you!
Give me the gems!
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. You'll have to come closer. He cautiously walked forward, one foot over the other. As he inched closer and closer, I felt my heart pounding out of my chest. Reaching the string, his foot stepped over the tripwire and onto the other side. Plan B was a bust. I glanced down at the warm blood oozing down my arm. He was going to pay for that. You're a pretty awful shot.
Keep it! There's more where that came from.
Like I could give it back. Well, in that case, I have a going away present for you too. I only had one shot at this. It needed to be perfect. The train rolled over a wooden bridge and I knew it was now or never. Yippee-ki-yay, bitch! With my good arm, I flung my knife at him. It missed his body, but I wasn't aiming for that. The knife fell towards his feet, hit the string which cut the wire, and ripped half of the wheels off the caboose. The funny thing about train cars, they don't respond well after you blow them up. The explosion caused the caboose to slowly roll over and tip to one side. David and I lost our balance and grabbed a hold of the train. We hung off the top of the car, and all I could think was that somehow, in my gut, I knew this was Atticus's fault. My good arm kept me from swan diving off the bridge and into the water as my bad arm lost its grip. I looked over to Daemon, who had let go of his gun so we could climb back up. As the caboose lost speed, the tipping increased. There was no way I could pull myself up. Within seconds, Daemon towered over me, waiting for me to fall.
Give me the gems, and I'll help you up.
How about you just come with me instead? I used my bad arm to grab onto his ankle. The caboose lost balance and tipped over the side of the bridge. Both of us plummeted to our watery graves. Daemon tried to grab a hold of me, but I pushed him away before hitting the water. The caboose landed on top of him. At least he didn't have to swim with one arm. I watched the caboose sink to the bottom of the river, along with Daemon. Night fell, and I waited for Atticus to come pick me up. As usual, he was late.
Hey everyone, it's Daemon from Oblivion Girl. If you want to show support for this show, visit patreon.com/Skyride Studios. We have perks like ad-free episodes, limited edition giveaways, and behind-the-scenes content. Thanks for listening. All right, back to the show.
It took a good mile and a half for it to finally screech to a halt. Atticus leapt off. By then, everyone had their heads popping through the windows, chattering to each other about the explosion. Expecting to find my lifeless body strung about the ground, being devoured by rabid dogs, he was relieved to see me sitting against the shore. It'd take a lot more than that to kill me. He ripped off a piece of his trench coat and wrapped it around my arm for a makeshift bandage.
Let go of me. I can walk myself.
No way. You've done enough for now.
He carried me back to the train while I filled him in on what went down.
The knife cut the line, blew the wheels off, and I tipped off the bridge into the river. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I want to do it again.
After bribing them with half of DAEVIN'S stolen cash, the train got back on its way. Atticus and I stayed locked in our bedroom, examining the gemstones. They were a type known as jadeite, the rarest on Earth, and now we had a bag full of them. I understood why DAEVIN'S friends weren't too happy when these went missing. We decided to keep them on me for safety. The last thing I wanted was to repeat DAEVIN'S mistake. Before we knew it, we were in Inyo, with enough money to buy Inyo.
So, where do you think ALITA's hiding?
Doesn't matter. Won't take me long to track her down.
We bought a temporary sling and put my arm in it, until we had time to visit a real hospital. Inyo was a beautiful small town overgrown with moss, overpopulated with good-for-nothing tourists. The locals were anything but friendly to bounty hunters. The death and destruction that followed us around wasn't exactly best for business. We tried asking around about ALITA, but were kicked out of every place. We'd have to find her without their help. That was when I spotted DAEVIN, walking around like some sort of cockroach that wouldn't die. I ducked behind tourists who thought I was trying to pickpocket them. DAEVIN'S wet shoes squished and splashed as he walked by. I was all for reunions, but not after trying to kill a guy by smashing a train on his head. Curious about where he was headed, I abandoned Atticus and followed DAEVIN to an outdoor market. He stopped periodically to look at some items, but never bought anything. Probably because I had all his money. He stopped again at a fruit stand, and I snuck up behind him with a great idea of how to take him down.
Enjoying my money, Essa?
How did you... But I...
You didn't think I'd kill you with all these people here, did you?
Funny. I have no problem with an audience.
I figured. You're so predictable.
He grabbed my injured arm and pressed his finger into the wound.
Come now, darling. Let's go someplace we can be alone.
He dragged me through the streets until we reached a secluded train yard. Really? This is the place you want to have our fight? Aren't you worried I'll drop another train on your head?
Not exactly.
Apparently, that was the magical cue for his angry group of co-worker friends to walk out of the train carrying weapons.
I told you I'd find the person who stole our gems.
Yeah, you did good, Day.
Bastard had set me up from the start. If his little buddy searched me, they'd find a big bag of their gemstones tucked away. Maybe he wasn't as dumb as I had thought. Also, what kind of stupid nickname is Day? Is his sister named Night or something? Hey, D-bag. I hope you're wearing your Sunday best, because I'm going to bury you in it.
All we want is the gems you stole, Essa.
Well, I ate them, so you're either going to have to wait a while for them to reappear, or come gut me like a fish.
Nothing's ever easy with you, is it?
Men are stupid. I searched around for Daevin as panicked men ran all around me, but he would dart away before I had time to attack. Suddenly, from behind, I felt the wind shift as he tried to flank me.
Ah, fuck, that's right! Hey, guess you fucking bitch!
Hello? A train car slid its side door open. Is that Macro?
Oblivion girl, good to see you again. You won't get away from me this time!
He paused and looked down at the knife I had thrown into his chest.
Oh.
He blacked out from the pain and fell backward into the train car as it started to roll away. You got one more shot, D-bag. Better make it count.
What are you? Why won't you just die?
I guess I counted wrong. Let me reintroduce myself. The name's Oblivion Girl, Destroyer of Cities. Does that name ring a bell?
You're Oblivion Girl?
You're damn right. And this is the second time you've tried killing me. But you can't. You know why?
Why?
Because you can't kill death itself.
Fuck, I'm nuts!
That's for trying to set me up. And thanks for bringing all your friends here. Now I can rob them too. And that's for shooting me in the arm when I wasn't paying attention.
Makes sense.
I took whatever expensive stuff I could find off the bodies and started to walk away. Oh, if I ever see you again, I'll kill you. I just want to be extra, super clear about that. Have a nice life, D-bag.
Come on, Atticus, please. Just one more hand before she gets here.
No way. If Essa finds out,
If Essa finds out what?
tell her, ALITA.
No way. She's scary. You tell her.
How about you both tell me, now? Long story short, ALITA had spent a lot of our money on a fancy hotel. To make matters worse, she gambled the rest away at the hotel's casino.
Excuse me. We can't allow you to leave until you paid your bill.
Yeah, like that stop us. Atticus pressed the barrel of his rifle against the chain and shot. The handcuffs shattered into a million pieces. I choked her with my one good arm.
Thanks for that. So good to see you guys. I'm ready to go home now.
Keep talking. I want to listen to your voice as your life slips away. It took 5 strong security guards to pull me off her. Before I knew it, I had a tug of war with them as they used all their strength to reel ALITA back in. Unsuccessfully, I might add. ALITA's body was perfectly horizontal as her face turned red, purple, and then blue, just like a rainbow. I soon lost interest in the game and let go.
Listen, you may be stronger than us, but we're not letting you get on that train until her bill has been paid.
Fine, you want cash? Fucking take it, I said, throwing the rest of Daemon's money into the air.
That money belongs to the Rupot Casino.
Yeah? Well, not anymore.
For the remainder of the train ride back home, ALITA sat and stared out the window. She didn't really have a choice since we had locked her in the room with us.
But what if I have to pee?
Don't worry, we won't stop you.
A little help here, Atticus? Don't pretend to be asleep.
Wake me when we get home.